Hi everyone, my name's Azim or Hongwei. I'm your Chevening Scholar for 2024. I'll be reading Political and Economic Sociology at the University of Cambridge. I come from Tainan, Taiwan, and I'm currently working in Taipei. Very fortunately, I've known about the Chevening Awards since my undergraduate years, and I would say the keyword here is time. It's absolutely crucial to give you time to prepare for the Chevening Awards. And the reason for that is Chevening is looking for a very particular type of scholar, not just one that is intellectually curious. That is definitely one of the prerequisites, but more so that they're looking for scholars with good interpersonal abilities. They're looking for scholars that have the potential in becoming future leaders in their field. So in that regard, Chevening is unique that way. And the reason why time, I would say, is the keyword here is you must give yourself ample amount of time to prepare yourself towards catering towards that very specific niche in which the Chevening Awards is looking for. So for example, in my case, I spent a lot of time doing research at the Institute of Sociology at Academia Sinica. So on that end, I put a lot of homework and efforts into maintaining and honing my academic capabilities. And on the other hand, I spent a lot of times with different types of non-governmental organizations, think tanks, political parties in Taiwan, in which my specific goal was to bridge all these different organizations together. So the reason why I applied to the University of Cambridge is my research interest is in nationalism, historical and cultural sociology, and Cambridge University has the appropriate faculty members to accommodate those interests. So the reason in terms of why I applied was relatively straightforward. And in terms of the most difficult component or part of the entire application process, I would say it is writing the personal statement. Depending on which universities you apply to, it could either be a research proposal, personal statement, candidate statement, but at the end of the day, you're supposed to provide a very brief yet concise overview of who you are, your research interests, and demonstrate your academic potential. I would suggest you to start thinking about applying to schools way ahead. It's because there are actually multiple components which you have to prepare for when you apply for schools. These are all variables in which the admission committee will look at and make a decision. You don't just start writing your statement out of nowhere. It is a narrative, it is a story. A lot of your goals, your experience, your outcome, they need to align. And which is why you need to think this through, let's 2 years minimum before you apply, so that when you actually get to the writing process, your writing, your story, your narrative actually makes sense. The application process is truly an arduous journey, and it is always nice to have an extra pair of eyes. It is always nice to have someone you could consult your application with. TutorABC provides relevant services in that regard and is a partner that you may consider.